How you feeling? It's been a bit of a rough week, really. And the best way to take it is put it under your tongue and rub it in your cheek. Don't do too much, you're going to be asleep all afternoon. You know what you should do? No. Don't try to communicate, just relax. See what happens. You're calmed down so quickly. Isn't it amazing?
Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener, first time caller. First time caller. First time caller.
After downloading the free Discord app, use the invite link in the description or scan this QR code with your phone to be taken to the Beyond Wednesdays Discord server.
First time listener, long time caller.
There you will see the Modern Comic Mayhem category on the left with the call-in waiting room. Join that call-in waiting room, set up your camera and your mic, and have your questions ready.
Call me now!
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Mayhem, yeah.
What's going on, gents? How you guys doing?
Good.
Hood's in a good mood.
Longhorns won, baby.
Yeah,
Took down the Tide.
You got a bunch of goodies too that he's going to show us tonight. It looks like.
Yeah, so I got in a lot of submissions this week for CPR and pressing or whatever. So this is my good man Wilbert. He looks like, and these are older slabs. He sent a couple of these.
Yeah.
These are 9.6s. One's a newsstand and one's a direct.
What are the grades right now?
9.6s a piece. Wilbert's not giving me any meat on the bone, man. It's 9.8 or go fuck yourself, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, there's a reason for that, bro. You don't really help with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then 9.4, but man, look at that. That custom label is sick, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Almost hate to, but it's a newsie. It's a 9.4. And, you know, typically what I do right now is like I crack them open and then I just kind of just let it marinate. You know, how am I going to do this? How am I going to take that out? You know, and just, and one thing on the 9.4, the first thing I'm looking at is any kind of fucking color break, man. And I don't see one. Not to the naked eye. The corners are tight. They're it's almost like looking at a baseball card. Sharp corners.
Mm-hmm.
The centering on the back is like perfect. So that's a big deal when you're trying to like capture. There's one little issue on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of like white underneath the.
Yeah.
So, you know, if that takes that down to a 9.4, that's bullshit. Because that's like one defect, and that should take it to a 9.6.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, assuming if they're starting every book off at a 10, and then they decrement from there. You know, I mean, but
I've had worse looking 9.4s than that.
oh yeah. So it's just a lot of inconsistencies.
Yeah.
These older slabs, they you know, God, man. I think we got a good chance of getting a 9.8 on both of these.
I don't know. Blood Sausage says CGC's been grading hard on moderns. I saw Drew. Did you see Drew's post today?
No, man.
Let me show you guys. Check this out. Shout out to Drew at Wanted Comics. Speaking about moderns.
If you think about it, CGC, in all fairness, should be tough on moderns. It's a brand new book. It should be mint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like a Bronze or Silver Age, like a modern book that came out maybe last year. Like, shame on you if it's not a 9.8, man. Like, when you go to your LCS, don't buy a book that's not like near mint and accept that. Like, I put it back. You know, these books have gone up in price $5, $6, $9.
Some of them are $10.99 right now, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, do not settle for any
if
book
that's what you care about.
Not high grade. Yeah.
If that's what you care about, yes. All right, check this out.
Yes.
So this is Drew opening his famous CGC box openings in his backyard, and everybody hates him because he lives in beautiful Southern California.
Hey everybody, this is Drew, Wanted Comics. We got another CGC box and unboxing. These are fresh. My presser is Sean Leggett, Big Leg. Again, I've been using him for years, and you know, he has about a 95% chance. Again, we send 25 in slabs at a time and get the full money's worth. And yeah, we did really good. There's a lot of duplicates in here, folks, because we sent our World Trees. So this is the first print John Jang World Trees. Yeah, these are John Jang. These are Wanted Comics exclusives, and we're one of the few companies that got cardstock comic boarding. So again, these things came out really good. This is our third print exclusive. Yeah, another cardstock, and then these things came out just absolutely amazing. So we finally sent them in. This is our first time we ever sent World Trees in, and I see everyone else is sending them in for us. Again, thank you so much for the customer orders. Everybody's getting 90s. Again, the print run is just absolutely amazing. And then we got this one. This is a super hot spec alert. Again, Rob Liefeld himself with Lady Deadpool and Deadpool 3. So super good. Had some of these things up. I put some of these things up on Whatnot. Again, super high grade, and so far everything has been 9.8. So check this thing out. Again, I'm pulling everything out of here. 9.8. And then we went to San Diego Comic-Con. Again, 9.8 on that one. That's a key one there, folks. Again, 9.8. 9.8 on this one. Dual 9.8s. And another one. Again, we're 3 for 3 on that one. 4 for 4 on that one. 5 for 5 on that one. Again, oh, here's
You
one
know what
World
I mean?
Tree.
Like I don't think moderns. Jesus, Drew, holy cow, man!
I hit up Drew. I don't know if my comment was on there, but I told Drew 95%. Watch your mouth. More like 98%. Like, and when you refer to Sean, refer to him as a god. Shame on you, Drew. 95%. Put that evil on me, Bricky Bobby. Love Sean Leggett, man. You know, if it wasn't for Sean, validated me when I was first coming up.
Yep.
And he goes, like, if you're gonna press your books, I support Red Hood, and he's legit. You know what I mean? And like, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to like validate me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes a long way, man. I mean, pressing, it's tough, man. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. There's a lot of pressure too, man. You know.
Yeah,
you want the grades to, you want your,
you got to perform.
Yeah, man. Like, they're not like, Josh sends me his books, and like Wilbert, and like I mean, just like everybody that we're on podcasts with, I press most of their books. Like they're not sending me books for me to play with them and then come back shitty grades, bro. Like the expectation is, hey, I'm paying for a grade and level it up.
Yeah.
You know, so if it's a book I can't do nothing with, I mean, like can't do nothing. But if it's something that I think I can, yeah, then
You also look at it like it's a game, right? I mean, you have to like,
oh yeah,
you have to enjoy doing it, and you're trying to beat the game. You know,
absolutely. I mean,
yeah.
it's more mental than anything. You're absolutely right, Brian. It's like you got to create this enemy with CGC and bad talk them and just to psych yourself up because it's so monotonous. Like time to make the donuts. It's like
I remember those.
Like here's some
commercials,
raw
man,
books that Wilbert's sending me. Like, and Wilbert don't fuck around, man. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, like this is the same guy that
Oh yeah.
that sent me like 14 Ultimate Fallout 4s, you know, like so. How much is a 14? And they were all like slabs, so we cracked them open, and it came out pretty good. So we got some good grades, but it, you know, and it's an honor because, like, I mean, there's so many good pressers out there, and when people like choose me, I mean, it's a big deal for me. So, like, that's a hot book.
What is it? Hold on, put it back up.
So this was Miles's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The uni.
Yeah.
And then two more of these.
Yeah,
Another
I love
one of
seeing
these.
that. I love seeing that, man. That's cool.
Another
Jesus.
Nice.
polybagged.
Yeah.
Like he sent me a bunch polybag with that like line in the middle. And then this one's pretty tough, man. This is the second printing on
Oh yeah.
number 3. This one's a tough one, man. I haven't seen
Yeah.
this one in a fucking minute, dude. And then I'll tell you what, man, Wilbur knows how to ship. Look at this, all foo-foo and bougie right here, dude.
That's a good way to do it.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what.
because-
You have to do that, man.
That's when you
You're
take
sending your
pride in
babies.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
scared.
And I reuse all this stuff. Like the way they send this to me is like the way I send it to CGC. But you know, Wilbert's different. Like I've had clients send me like books in like fucked up bag and board. Like, and I was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna change out the bag and board because like if CGC's grading it, I don't want like a dirty bag and board to determine a grade on the fence of it being a 9.2 to a 9.4, 9.4, 9.6. Like you want fucking Mylar and like, oh, it does look good. You know, like,
You know, I hate to say it, but I think we have to make. Oh wow, nice. I think we have to make like that video again, or that guide again. How to send things to get graded. You know,
hey
it's the
Wilbur, where
same.
did you get this, bro?
Dude, I love that cover.
I got 6 of them. I still haven't sent them out. Look, another one of these. Another Zatanna.
All right.
Another. Hey, man, this dude's got a shitload of Zatannas. I pressed a whole. Damn, Wilbur, what are you like? Zatanna, like.
He's a Adam Hughes fan, man.
Yeah,
Speaking
this
of
is the last one.
covers, the cover game is strong right now, and every book I look at, I feel like has a great cover or multiple great covers. And FOC this week has some of the books that have some great covers, but man, there's been some good stuff lately, and DC's been absolutely killing it. I think we went through the
Dude, these books
Poison
are
Ivy's on
outrageous.
here.
Hey.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, hell yeah. Hell
Hey.
yeah, dude. Yeah.
Hey, whoa, whoa. So, sorry, Wilbur. Yeah, so yeah, that's So he sent them to me, and like Wilbert is. You saw those books. Most of those books are. They look near mint, so he wants to leave no doubt. Like, he wants some 9/8. Like this one, there's like a big tick right in the middle. And notoriously, if you don't know how to bag and board your books, or you put them in the long box the wrong way, that's typically what you get right in there. You should. This is the way you should what do you call it? Not interlace, but when in your comic box. And I don't want to tell people how to bag and board their books. It's like, but I've had success on books staying like tick resistant, like doing this, if that's the thing. Tick resistant. This is a foolproof way of being tick resistant. Just
perfect
like
timing,
this.
AOA. Perfect timing.
And when I'm pre-screening, I use cloths and stuff like that. Like get a cocaine white cloth and just put the book on it, and any little defect like pops out.
Yeah,
that's the easiest way for me. And just LED lighting.
That's smart.
So
that's smart. Not bad. All right, let me go over some of these crazy cover art. This crazy cover art that I've been seeing. Did you guys see the Nakayama Hellfire magazine cover for X-Men 27?
Maybe. Probably. Nope. Did not.
This thing's amazing, dude.
I'm a fan. And that's not normally true of Nakayama, so.
Really? You don't like Nakayama that much?
Nah, I think he just does the same played out thing over and over again.
Yeah, I was talking to him about you. He's not a big fan of you, and I had to come to your defense. I said, David, Josh is not like that, dude. Like, watch your mouth.
He is not like you.
Right. I will scratch your eyes out, David.
Yeah, I like that.
Josh.
That's unbelievable. Gorgeous.
Yeah, like that's a Mexican girl. Go back. That's a Mexican girl right there. No, I'm telling you, that's like the.
Yeah.
So you only get those hips from tortillas, bro.
That is fucking gorgeous,
Mama!
Man. And then look at this. This is the second print.
Yeah, that should have been the first print because that is way better. I thought the first print was ugly as fuck.
Yeah, the blue is off in the first print.
Yeah,
and this is
why are they doing this, man?
Because
this is amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm gonna buy that.
That's up there as far as one of the best Thanos covers I've seen.
Yes,
it's probably that's the coolest to me. That's the coolest design for a negative space cover. Like it's literally space.
Sanctum Sanctorum. Sanctum Sanctorum Comics. It's their Silver Surfer Legacy 1 second print variant.
No, who did the art? Who is that?
It's John Tyler Christopher, but instead of the back, the background is, instead of the blue, is a galaxy, man.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's
Could you imagine this as a foil, dude? Just do the galaxy as foil, leave everything else matte.
Glow in the dark poster.
Can you imagine if this was a Donny Cates story, bro?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Like it was it was an important book or something. Like something happened in this book. That's the difference between this being a badass cover and this being like an important book.
What happens in Silver Surfer? What happens in Silver Surfer Legacy? I'm not reading Silver Surfer.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. That's beautiful though, man.
Yeah. It's literally a space cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Negative space.
Yeah, it's negative space.
Yeah, covers have been next level recently. I don't know what this is. It's Marco Mastrozzo, and it's amazing. Ghost Rider 19 variant. Have you? I'd never seen this.
Oh no, I have not seen that.
Holy Jesus, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Baby Jesus.
I'm gonna pick that up too.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider 19?
Yeah, Ghost Rider 19 variant.
Man, what a great cover, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider and Poison Ivy, Catwoman. Like, there's certain books that it's very hard to mess up covers for certain characters.
Yeah, Ghost Rider's had so many good covers, like in the past year.
That
2
new
years?
Crane Ghost Rider cover is amazing. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, the cover game is getting better. I think people are realizing that, or I think publishers are. DC actually was on the game early. They started making their covers just beautiful. The quality of their books are better. I think that the writing is better right now. I think DC is. And who would have thought that 6 months ago, or a year ago? It's flipped. It flips. I feel like it flips every 3 years.
Well, it almost felt like they were doing hip hop variants when they were doing this. DC was doing this horror genre,
Yeah.
And it almost feels to me like in a couple of years everybody's going to be searching for those hard to find ones, because that there's going to be a few out there that, oh man, I didn't get that. And so you got to have a little niche too, especially when the writing sucks, and it's a play on covers and hard to find covers. And
what did you guys think of Bird City and Jesse James Gold Key Comics variant that is coming out?
I didn't even see this, and I don't know how I didn't see this.
Yeah, first ever Gold Key exclusive. It's for Boris Karloff.
What?
Yeah.
Do they have a picture up that's not like?
I'm trying to find it. Yeah. There should be.
What is that? Happy Days? What the hell is that?
Let's go to Bird City. Gold Key. Gold Key has all these.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be able to. Yeah. All these books they're going to be able to do. So this was the Kickstarter they did, right?
Right. I remember that.
So let's just go find Bird City. Bird City should have an image of it up. Yep, there you go. Limited to 250.
Man, that art is sick on that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I dig
good.
it.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. There you go. If you guys are into old school Gold Key, they're coming back. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Right? There's nothing else going on. I mean, that's a good play on nostalgia right there.
I think there is a resurgence of writing that's going to start now. I feel like right now is like the time period where we're going to start getting these amazing things start showing up in things like the distillery books, or, you know what I mean? Little anthology projects. We're going to start getting like these good writers. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. I feel like it's ripe for it right now.
Well, if you think about it, Brian, like if like all three of us were going to brainstorm a book and we were going to take a character and go in a direction that hasn't been done before, like it would be tough, because I mean, everybody's thrown a bunch of shit at the wall and gone that route, it's almost like you got to get fucking crazy with these characters and do something that's never been done to intrigue someone to open up the book and read it, man. Like it was real easy for Frank Miller to take Daredevil and add realism to it and make it gritty, and same thing with Dark Knight, and because it had never been done before. But now all that's been done. The campy stuff's been done. The serious stuff's been done. Like, where do you go? Where do you take these characters that we haven't seen before? We've done like, we've alternate universes and like, what do you? How do you do it?
Yeah,
like, maybe
it's hard. Everything's been done, like you said, and I think the best way to come up with better writing is to. That's what I never understood.
I mean,
why
they put Batman in as like a Knight of the Round Table or whatever bullshit, dude. Like, bro, like they're doing Cowboys and Indians with Batman and Robin, dude. Like,
that's why so many of the good writers jumped over to like Substack. They wanted to do like new stories, their own type of world. They wanted to create worlds of their own. Tynan's doing it. Snyder's doing it. There's a lot of these guys that are like, I just want to create my own world. I don't want to add on to somebody else's. That's where I got my chops, But all right, let's get into FOC this week with our boy Left
I tell you what you got to do, dude. You got to kill Miles Morales, and you got to have him dead for a couple of years.
Well, that's the other thing. Killing in comics doesn't matter anymore.
No, like you got to like.
Not anymore. It hasn't mattered for a long time.
Kill him when nobody's expecting it.
Yeah.
They're like, well, this is a good story. He's dead. He's dead. What the fuck happened?
And there was people just keep waiting and waiting.
Right, and there was only 1,000 books with that ending. So if you were lucky enough to get that, you got that ending, right? And the other books went the other way.
Well, did you see that
would be neat.
That Lobos Wonder Woman cover? Supposedly there's different centerfolds in there, right?
Oh, I gotta look at mine.
I don't think that's been verified yet.
That's gonna be a fucking thing.
Dude, that book is
what's
amazing.
The story behind that? Why is there different centerfolds?
Could be different
characters.
Right, and then you're gonna go, mine has the David Nakayama centerfold, and there was only 300 printed, so this Wonder Woman's $1 million. All
right, we're gonna see what we got.
Yeah, I've heard there's Wonder Woman, there's Nort. I'm hoping that Nort comment was a joke.
Hey, let's see that cover, Josh.
Ooh. That might be cover of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, that's a pillowcase, bro. That's a pillowcase.
So
Lobos
the
has cover of the year
scoop
right now.
Thing.
Yeah.
Mine is Nort.
Yeah, it is Nort. Then there we go. So you can either get Nort or somebody else, I guess.
Bro, this book is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No, that centerfold thing, maybe.
Yeah, that's the centerfold.
Yeah. I wonder if that's what they're talking about. You got Poison Ivy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Look at that. Damn. John Horn. So is that what we're talking about, John? Hold on, Josh. Just hold that up one more time. Are you talking about that centerfold right there? Because that thing is crazy. All right.
Wow.
Thank you for letting us almost ruin your book for you. Appreciate that.
No, it's all right. It's all right, dude. This is what they're made for, right?
All right. Thanks, bro.
I'll rip this poster out right now and hang it on my wall.
Ryan CGC missing centerfold.
Yeah.
It's qualified.
Yeah. My centerfold is Nort. Wow. That's crazy. So it is.
On that Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing. That cuts that print run in half then, man.
So wait, so his is not Poison Ivy?
No, it's Nort.
And what's our new rule on
There you
print
go.
runs? Every book is 5,000, right?
Yep.
So if we just say every book is 5,000, we like. There's no more rarity, bro. It's 5,000. That's it.
So if I get that graded, I have to make sure that CGC notates the label that it contains the poison ivy centerfold.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you think they really give a shit about that? Hey, you forgot to notate that for. Fuck it. We're busy. Fuck it. Send them out. But he wrote a special note that we need to put on there. Fuck it. Do you want to put all these books behind?
All right, let's
Okay,
go take a look at FOC this week.
Tell Matt.
We'll start off with our boy Lefteros and Cover Price. Shout out to Cover Price. Make sure you guys go check out coverprice.com. They've got their new little articles that they're doing, and Lefteros is doing a really detailed FOC article over there. Make sure you guys go check it out. All right, this week we've got some interesting ones. Batman City of Madness #1. This is the Christian Ward cover A. You get the first appearance of the Batman Below, which is let's see what it says here. Yeah. This one is simple. If you're a fan of Batman and CJ Ward art, this is a must pick up. The fact we get new characters like the Batman Below is just icing on the cake. I feel like that. Didn't we already have that with the Batman Who Laughed? And didn't we already do that?
No, we had that in the Hulk, the one below all.
Yeah.
The Batman Below Me.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. It is beautiful, that's for sure. Gorgeous. All new miniseries. Oh, look at that. He's got a My Little Pony on FOC this week. Here we go. Black, white, and blue My Little Pony one-shot. First appearance of a new character, Misty. And there you go.
Oh, shit. Ponies.
I'm not even going to lie. I ordered a few of those.
Maybe
not even going to lie.
Throw them in a 9.8 and get $100 and something for it. Void Rivals #1, the 4th print's coming out. So, all you Void Rival fans, grab another copy of issue #1.
Do we need to take a bet on how many printings this is going to
Hopefully, this is the last printing. Hopefully, this is the last printing.
Like, if they haven't had a chance to say something else.
Yeah.
Right? I wish one of these printings had, like, one last page,
Yeah.
Like, you thought that was the end of the story? No, here's one more page. Right? And you get to the 4th printing, and it's
a fold out. Yeah.
It's the 4th page. Like, the story's incomplete.
Amazing Spider-Man #35. You got a JR cover.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I don't like this story.
Yeah.
That's a fucking ugly cover, bro.
So this is supposed to set up the next 24 issues. Says,
bro, you know how they say, like, that's not really like these actors or people that got sick and they come back and they act different. Like who's what's his name? That actor comedian, what's his name? That had the heart attack or whatever. And they say he looks different now.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, right? Like, what if this shit's going on with John Romita, dude? Like, what if that's not really Romita right now? Because this motherfucker hasn't drawn like John Romita since like 87.
Yeah.
Where the hell is John Romita? This is an ugly cover, bro. Like, what are you doing, dude?
It's not as bad as
dude. It's almost sacrilegious, dude.
It's not as bad as his old ones, his recent ones, though.
It could be worse.
Yes, it could be worse.
Yeah,
I don't like the pumpkin with like the aura around it. I don't like that. But
look at the head.
Yeah. Well, just the concept is interesting that they're doing a Spider Goblin.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be really good. I'll be honest, though, dude. This could sneak up on somebody. Who's writing it? Zeb Wells is writing it. You got interiors by
shout out Zeb.
Yeah.
Oh, AOA just posted all the different centerfolds.
Here we go. All the different centerfolds. Poison Ivy by Jen Bartel. Nightwing and Barbara Gordon. Jimenez. Wait, a Nightwing by Jimenez and a Barbara Gordon by Alejandro Sanchez, and the third and final is Simon Beasley's North. So there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
So does that cut the print run in a third?
Yeah.
I'll take the Poison Ivy Bartel.
Right.
Yeah, you got the best one. Yep. Here's a Nakayama Captain Marvel variant for Captain Marvel #1. It's foil. This could be really good, dude. If they do something special with this foil and it's not the same crappy foil, could you imagine this as like a Topps chrome orange refractor card? Yeah. You don't think so?
Dude, no, I mean, it could look amazing. They could do something like crazy cool with it. I just don't like the cover.
Yeah. I don't like the trade dress.
I don't like her outfit.
Yeah, what is that, man? She looks like she works at Long John Silver's. Dude.
Yeah, is she a pirate or?
Yeah. Oh, shiver me timber! I'm Captain Marvel.
I don't know, man. I think this has a chance, depending on the foil they use. Venom 26. You've got likely the first in-story appearance of Black Widow bonded with the symbiote.
That sounds interesting.
Is it symbiote or symbiote?
Symbiote? I say symbiote. I don't. Is it tomato? I don't know.
Yeah, symbiote. Yeah.
Because they go through symbiosis, right?
There we go. That's interesting.
Right. Well, I'm getting all official.
This is the book, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the 1 in 100, the Virgin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the card variant.
Bro,
yes.
Christian Bale does a signing, bro. That's the book.
The one in 10, which I think is the business card.
Yep, that's my favorite.
The 1 in 25 is killer. The 1 in 50 sucks, and the 1 in 100, the Virgin of this cover A is, yeah. I ordered a bunch of these different covers from this.
I want to bring those up.
And if he ever has a signing, yes,
bro.
Dude, that would be the first actor I would ever have sign a comic book for me, and I would do that in a second.
There we go. Oh, they don't have him. Oh, here it is. Yeah, they're in here. Good. Woo. Let's go check out our boys over at Cover Price.
Has that artist done anything else? Like, I don't think I've heard of him.
This right here is the 1 in 10.
Yeah, which is great. It's the freaking card.
Are you kidding me, dude?
And it's like it's a wraparound cover. So yeah,
it would have been cooler if it was sideways. Turn it, you know?
Yeah, if it would have been just the cover instead of a wraparound, yeah.
But I can so appreciate the feeling of that business card. Like when we're doing pickups and we're showing our books, and then like Aaron Yee busts out a variant, and I picked this one up. I'm like, you motherfucker!
Mm-hmm.
Look at look at the background and how it has that look that you could see that has that texture, you know, of a business card, like a really nice business card.
What do you call this? Bone, right? It was bone.
Yeah, bone. Yeah, dude.
I like the 1 in 25 too. That's with like the chick, like her legs, and she's dragging the axe.
Right here. This is the 1 in 50, right?
I think this is the 1 in 25. Or is it the 1 in 50?
1 in 50.
Oh, okay. So that's the 1 in 50, yeah. So the 1 in 25 is the one I don't like. Yeah, I like that one too.
This one's good. The 1 in 25 I don't like.
Yeah, that's just a scene from the movie that someone drew. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like The Exorcist, dude.
Yeah, there's a scene because I looked. I was like, that's got to be from the movie, and it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
the one
one's
of 100.
okay.
That's right. Yeah.
This one's okay. I mean, what is this? This was like an ash can that they put out or something, right? But here's the
No,
one
that's
100.
that's just the cover, because there's like a
Cover
cover
B.
A, B, C, D, I think. Yeah, that dude.
How much did you pay for that, Josh?
Well, I did like so I got one of these, and then I got 2 1 in 50s, and I got 4 1 in 25s, and I got 10 1 in 10s, and then I got 100 cover A's, and it was like 300 and some bucks.
Dude,
I got a lot.
Paul Holloway says
I got a lot.
the card variant for number 2 is the full cover.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yep. Hell yeah. Yeah,
I just like that movie, so.
Oh, it's a great movie, man. It's a fun movie.
And I hope that he does a signing, because I would just get it signed in like silver up top.
So
or like
I got a funny story
red.
about this movie. We this was like me and my friends, we would watch this movie 3 or 4 times a week, it felt like. And it's back when 30 Seconds from Mars, Jared Leto's band, first started touring. The first started touring, like in little clubs, right? So we go see him. Me and my buddies go see him at this little club. I think it was called The Heat, and there was like maybe 12, 13 people in there, and they had all this merchandise, right? And nobody was buying merchandise, and so my buddy goes up to him and goes, "Hey man, dude, you are in one of my favorite all-time movies, top 3 favorite all-time movies." And he goes, "Oh, don't tell me." And he said, "What's the drug movie that he's in with the old lady?"
Jared Leto?
Yeah. And Marlon Wayans. And they do the drugs, and they get all hooked on the drugs. Anyways, and my buddy goes, "No."
I don't think I've seen that one.
and my buddy goes, "No, American Psycho." And Jared Leto got this smile on his face, dude, and just started talking about how much he loved that movie, he loved working on it. Next thing you know, Jared Leto's handing us free merch. He handed us like 15, 20 shirts. There were these long sleeve white shirts and they said 30 Seconds to Mars down the sleeve, just one arm.
Oh, that's sweet.
He gave us like 30 of those. He goes, "Give them to all your friends." He gave us all these stickers, all this shit. It was crazy.
I feel like a lot of people forget that he's in that movie. Like,
yeah. Paul Allen, bro. Requiem for a Dream, yes. Requiem for a Dream, one of the worst movies ever. Do not watch that movie. It will fuck you up.
I've never seen it, so I guess I'll never watch it.
Yeah. Don't watch it. It will fuck you up. So, yeah. All right. Back to FOC. So we all know why this is a great pick this week, but look at these 2 covers. Holy shit. Marco Mastraza on Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 11. There's so many good covers. And the Souza Micah, man. Jesus. Souza Micah.
She doesn't fuck around, dude. You get like high quality with that girl, bro. I mean,
here's the thing. I feel like sometimes the quality will dip just a little bit, and I feel like she hears somebody say something and she's like, "Fuck that. I'm just gonna put up my next thing's just gonna be amazing." And she hits us with like 2 covers that are 10s.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that, I hate to say it, I also think that the publishers probably tell her not to do stuff. They tell her, you need to tone this down, or this is too sexy. You need to not do it this way. I guarantee that the publishers, they did it to her on that Wanted Comics cover, which was silly. I bet you the big publishers are even worse. But you're right, when she does it, she kills. That is unbelievable.
Joker is amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's neat.
At it. And the trade dress isn't that bad because it's so small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it really doesn't take away from the art, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
Except they could have that goddamn barcode in the back of the book, you know?
Yeah. All right, let's rock through this very quickly because we got drama alert coming up. All right. Alice Cooper, this is Economic and Comics. Gonna have the
oh bro, I gotta get that ASM Mickey, dude. What the fuck, man?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I gotta at least get one, dude. God damn it.
The zombie Spider-Man is pretty good. This is
Mhm.
this Tony Daniel Spider-Man's good. Man, that's good. I'm gonna buy these from Billy for sure. Avengers, Archie. That's a cool Archie.
Yeah.
The Halloween Spectacular. A Sway variant for Avengers 6. Mark Brooks. Another corner box. Torrin Clark, that's an interesting one. The new Champions variant. These Chrissy Zulo Trick or Treat ones are interesting. You can get
I'm excited for all the Halloween covers.
Oh, so am I,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Halloween's my favorite time of the year. October, November,
wait.
December.
Go back to that last page for a second. At the bottom. Oh yeah,
Beneath the
I picked up
trees.
one of these because that cover is great. The cover A.
This one?
No, the cover A one. I picked up they did a 1 in 25 version of this, but I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, that is cool, dude.
So it's about like a kind of like a toy town type thing, but there's like a serial killer and it's this bear. So it sounded interesting. I liked the cover, so I picked it up.
Yeah, that's cool. I like both covers. All right, next. More of the Zulo variants, which are badass. You got some Blade covers. More Nakayama connecting. That Blue Beetle
Man, is
number
Naki
2.
trying to break Beach Momoko's record or what?
What do you think about this JTC?
Why?
Yeah, it's terrible.
The zombie.
Very late release, and it's still terrible.
Yeah, the Sway is actually. Is it? Let me take a look.
Sway.
Some of these covers are so bad it makes me want. Hey, dude, just do AI, bro, please.
I don't know what I think about this.
I don't know if I like Sway, but I don't know if I like that cover.
I can't tell.
That's Captain Mark.
Jen Bartel is nice. Her fans will love that. Children of the Comet. That's an interesting cover, man. There's that Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos. There we go.
Oh yeah, Cap Wolf, bro.
Yeah, I do enjoy Cap Wolf.
Yeah. Cyberpunk. Ooh, doing some more facsimiles. Devil That Wears My Face. Interesting.
Sounds like a killer band name.
Yeah. Fire and Ice. Mothman. This is badass, dude. This Mothman Fly variant. That's cool.
Help me.
Guardians of the Galaxy, man. That Corey Smith Gamora is beautiful. Look at that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sick.
This is interesting too. Look at this.
You put sick emojis. I just noticed that. Sick.
Let's see here. This is a cool one. These are the Joker books.
Oh, he doesn't have the Franny House of Slaughter on there.
Look at that.
Dude, that's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's the second print, right?
Yep. House of Slaughter, which one?
The Franny. There was a 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50. That was a good Franny.
Oh, what? That Ben Oliver, did he do the Joker as Joaquin Phoenix?
You should Google that really quick. Just so
right there. Is that Joaquin Phoenix right there?
It looks like him.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
it does. It does kind of look like him.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a cover I would pick up.
House of Slaughter number 18.
Yes. I think it's for 18. Franny? Maybe it's 19. Maybe I'm a week ahead. I don't know.
This one?
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that was the one in 50, and then the color one was the one in 25. I liked that cover.
That's a good cover, John.
Yeah, I like Franny. The color one's really nice.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah.
Spawn, Magneto, Betsy Cola, new champions variant. So they're like getting these new characters. Oh, what is this? Sisterhood of Evil Mutants. Huh?
Yeah, I think there's I had read somewhere that they're supposed to be introducing like new sidekicks or something. These are like their covers of them, but then there's going to be stories maybe.
Yeah. Well, these are all the new characters they brought in, right?
I think that's what they're supposed to be. Who knows what they end up doing?
Well, we'll see. Moon Knight, Mighty Barbarians, Miss Marvel, New Mutant Art Germ second printing. More Poison Ivy, beautiful Poison Ivy. The Zulo, the Nakayama is amazing. I will definitely be buying one of these. Beautiful.
I couldn't
Spider-Man
decide
India.
if I liked that Perillo Fina or not. I think it's
that Gelato Silver Surfer is not too bad.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Yeah. Arthur Sidem. Here's the Perillo right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they did a Virgin for that, but I was like, eh.
Oh, there's Campbell. Oh no, that's Royal.
Yeah, Royal.
Spider-Man India. I think they changed his costume. Here's Star Wars, the Dark Droids. It's cool.
That is a cool Death Star droid, man.
Yeah. I love this storyline, man. That's an interesting Ken Lashley.
I picked up that R2, man. That foil.
Yeah. Badass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me, but that cover, the Sonia Mattis, I picked two of those up because I thought that was a banging cover.
Yeah, I was gonna stop at it, dude.
Yeah, it's a great cover.
I halted at it.
I enjoy, which will sound really funny, but the greatest part about that cover to me is the way that the moon and the scythe are like I saw that and I was like, okay, I want that. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even know that was the word for that thing she was holding. A scythe.
Vampirella, dude. Jesus.
Dude, I am so goddamn uneducated, dude. Like,
that's a big ass sword.
It's some scythe. It's a scythe, vato.
What the hell?
That's the shit I used to cut the trees out in the yard. I say.
Look at this, dude. This is badass.
Okay, that's
sick.
Cool. So many later printings.
I know. Wolverine.
I don't like that cover at all.
Yeah. Wonderland Child of Madness. That is pretty awesome. Damn. Look at this. Holy cow.
Ignacio.
Yeah, that's
good job, Iggy.
Yeah. So there we go. That is Economics and Comics FOC bundle pack. Make sure you guys go check it out. That's a great place to score what you're looking for FOC. All right. I got something interesting for you guys for our favorite segment of the night.
Oh, hold on. Don't start it.
It's starting. Starting.
I'll be right back.
All right. He loves it so much. He said, "Nope, you can't start it. You can't do it. You can't do it." I want to do a big shout out first and foremost to the great work that Chris over at Bronze Age Nerd is doing lately. He's become like the CoffeeZilla of the he's become the CoffeeZilla of the like YouTube content creation world. He did that big huge investigation on Hot Shot Comics. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Was it you that, or was it you that got somebody got screwed by Hot Shot on here? Who was it? Was
Me.
it you? Yeah.
Yeah, I called them out on IG and they blocked me.
Oh my god.
Pieces of shit.
So you're not going to get your books back, huh?
I didn't even contact, because like CGC did that whole thing where you could contact them and they would look for your books to see. I didn't even, dude. I'm so far past that. I don't even give a fuck. Like,
How much money? How
them.
much money were you into them?
Oh, what did they do 9/8 pre-orders for? Maybe $50, which to me is not bad. But it's funny because the books were whatever that stupid Black Panther second print first, whatever the hell that guy's name.
Okay,
Yeah.
what happened?
Like, so it was like 3 of those, and like now it's like a $25 slide. Yeah, the second print one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a $25 like slab now. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't even care. Like,
Yeah.
CGC can just keep them forever.
Yeah. They probably will have that. We're talking about Bronze Age Nerd and how he did his little investigation and helped with the investigation on the Hot Shot Comics stuff, where that guy just had a ton of people's books, sent them into CGC, and never paid a CGC bill.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, because I mean, I ordered those like 2 years ago.
So what happened?
Well, CGC is working with all those people. I put Matt and Chris into contact, and I think Matt gave Chris like, hey, here's some these forms that send to the people to have them fill out and yada yada yada, and they're trying to find everybody's books. It's a big pain in the ass, I imagine, for CGC, but
I'm sure.
Yeah. Well,
shout out to Bronze Age, because like nobody else is helping these guys get their fucking money back or their books. At least he's using his power as a personality on YouTube to help recover on goods. And shout out to Bronze Age, because he doesn't have to do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Amen. Well, he's on a new one right now because Frankie's came out with some information.
Yeah.
And we're going to check out Chris's little breakdown on the Frankie Comics fiasco. Shout out to Chris.
Penguin Random House, $200,000. Wait, what? Why are there so many comic book shops out there doing scuzzy things? I don't get it. Unfortunately, we have another one to talk about today. Hi, I'm Christopher, aka the Bronze Age Nerd, and today we're talking about Frankie's Comics. I've had a lot of people reach out to me wanting me to cover this story, so I do feel like it's important to talk about it. I hesitate.
Like I said, he's become the CoffeeZilla of YouTube comics.
Did it first. Other people have mentioned it. I think people are fairly aware of what's going on with Frankie's in general, but admittedly that's not everybody. And there's one element to it that I really want to talk about, which is how they're continuing to operate to this day. So let's talk about Frankie's Comics. What is it? Frankie's Comics was a physical store in North Carolina. Why are so many of these stores based in North Carolina having issues? Anyways, they were based in Apex of North Carolina. They closed their store last year and focused on a digital online.
Frankie's was also probably one of the first forerunners in the retailer exclusive game. They were doing retailer exclusives so early on, it was unreal. I mean,
so many of them.
Yeah, and so many of them.
Online store presence to move on to things like Whatnot and, basically start selling online. Can't blame them, if they think that the physical store was too much to maintain. That's totally fine. I don't have a problem with that. Back in January, they declared bankruptcy. Also, of course, I don't have a problem with that. That's really sad that had to happen. Frankie's basically they were huge in the online exclusive variant game, right? The exclusive covers. They were probably most famous for the variant where it was the first cover appearance of Null. That was an extremely famous comic that they did. And yeah, they did that cover around the same time that the Venom 3 third printing came out. So pretty big book, and a lot of people had their eyes on. Really, the element to this is they said that their revenue was being outpaced by their debts. And the published list of that debts is pretty intense. For example, they owed Penguin Random House $200,000. Wait, what? Wow, okay, that's a lot of money. They owed a lot of publishing companies money. They owed a lot of comic distributors money, payment servicing processes, and a lot of banks a lot of money. And when I say a lot of money, we're talking they owed PayPal like upwards of $150,000 spread across a few different accounts. In fact, the total adds up to close to $1 million. Wait, what?
Wow.
And artists. They
Yeah.
owe Ivan Tao money.
Yeah, a ton of money. A ton of money, man. And you know what? Good for Ivan Tao for speaking up about it. I seen he threw a little comment on one of Chris's posts talking about this situation. So Ivan Tao's watching this. That's the worst part about it, I think. I think the worst part about it is I shouldn't say the only good thing. One of the good things about the retailer exclusive game is that it gives a lot of artists money, and it brings a lot of new artists to the table, which is amazing. So when you see an artist get screwed, that's what pisses me off the most.
Yeah.
So something that came out from Kevin, the owner of Frankie's Comics, is that they had to, under court order, hold orders. They couldn't ship them out. Those were the assets that were being held as part of the court proceedings, as I understand it. Not a lawyer. I don't really dive into that.
Yeah, but they continued to do live sales on Whatnot and eBay Live, right?
So did you see the post that they wrote about that or no?
No.
Oh, okay. We'll have to go to Frankie's Facebook page.
Let's see here. Hold on.
After
Stuff too much, but that makes sense. A lot of people have said that is something that would happen in this proceeding. Okay, fine. But here's where it starts to get really smelly. They're continuing to operate, and they have been for a long time continuing to operate on Whatnot. And I don't mean like kind of sort of operating on Whatnot. I mean like, no, they're really operating on Whatnot. They have a stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. When I'm recording this, and they have 15,000 followers, over 63,000 items sold. Yeah, they're continuing to operate quite a bit over on Whatnot. This is a clip that somebody put out from a few days ago. But yeah, there are a bunch of customers who still are owed their comic books that they've been holding on to. This is similar to other things I've reported on recently where comics aren't being sent out. Now, again, they say it's due to bankruptcy, and there is some plausibility to that, but then they're continuing to operate in a way that is very interesting in other means, like Whatnot. And then that brings us to the most recent update from Frankie's, which is their
there we go.
Website.
This is the news. This is what everybody's talking about this week, right? Here's your drama report headline: the Frankie's bankruptcy information.
Dear Frankie's customer, as you may have heard, Frankie's is undergoing a reorganization under Chapter 11 of the Bankruptcy Code. As part of the reorganization, Frankie's has a court-approved Chapter 11 plan. Please review the following for more information. So basically, they say on June 22nd, 2023, the Bankruptcy Court approved their restructuring plan, and it includes all orders placed before December 4th, 2022 that have not been fulfilled. And the requirements for handling pre-bankruptcy orders are, if we have the comic in hand, we will ship it to the customer. Great. If the comic requires grading, signing, or remarking, we will ship the raw comic if available. Wait, what? If we don't have the comic, we will contact the customer to offer 3 replacement options. The customer can choose from these options. To implement the plan, we will follow these steps. Orders for each customer will be packed and sent, starting with those whose last names begin with the end of the alphabet. So Z. If we don't have the comic, we will reach out to the customer via email and provide 3 replacement options that closely match the original purchase item, artist, title, and character, although again, not graded or signed.
So they're just basically like saying, we're going to send you whatever we find to send you.
Dude. And that's so crazy because, like, they paid for stuff and now they're not getting that stuff and they just have to say, okay, I accept this. Like,
and what if you say no, right? Do you get to be one of the people in court?
Dude, I don't even know. Like, that's just crazy to me, though. What if you spent $200 on, like, a CGC 9.8 graded signed book and then you get shipped, like, a raw... What stupid book? I don't know.
Let me tell you, like, if Frankie's fucked me over, bro, I would make it my mission to post something every 15-20 minutes of the day talking about what a piece of shit company they are. Like, I would unmercifully attack them in a way nobody's been attacked before. You know, like, that is fucking ridiculous. And to file for Chapter 11, you know, so that you can use that to protect you from ripping off people, so that you, right? If you file from Chapter 11, you can't sue them, right? Isn't that why you file for Chapter 11? Oh, you can't do nothing to me, even though I ripped you off. Chapter 11. It's almost like pleading the fifth, dude. You know?
Or signed and graded. Orders will be shipped using USPS First Class, Priority, or FedEx. We will not use USPS Media Mail for any orders. Okay, that's also good. Frequently asked questions. When will my specific order ship? Currently, we don't have a definitive answer. We'll begin processing customers' last name starting with Z. Due to a large number of orders, this could take a significant amount of time. Will I receive exactly what I ordered? If we have the comic in stock, yes. If. You will receive it. However, we will not be grading any comics. Will refunds be offered? Unfortunately, we will not be offering any refunds. When will you start shipping orders?
I wonder, do you think that they were selling people's books that they were supposed to be
Absolutely.
sending out?
Yeah.
Or whatnot?
Oh, they 100% did. I saw.
If we have it, we'll give it to you. But more than likely, we sold it.
Yeah, I saw on a post a while ago where someone had bought a book from Frankie's and it was one they never got, but then it ended up saying it was in stock on like Frankie's website where people could order it.
Hey, God help you if you ever set up at a show, bro. Like, God help you, bro. If you ripped off somebody, dude, like, you're gonna reap the whirlwind one of these days, dude. Because karma will catch up to you, dude.
Karma's
like,
a bitch.
You can only rip off so many people without you ripping off the wrong motherfucker.
Karma is a bitch, and comic karma is a dirty bitch. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you, dude, we live in a world where, like, if you steal $1, like, the principle is, I mean, let me tell you, like, people don't fuck around, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that is some dangerous shit you're involved in now, man. $1 million you owe, not counting what you've ripped off of people, dude. Like, that's ridiculous, man. They don't belong in the hobby, dude.
All right, let's hear if nerds on the
you know,
same
and who's in
wavelength.
charge of Whatnot? Who's allowing these motherfuckers to be on Whatnot, man?
That's the aha.
They're just perpetuating the issue, bro.
They don't care.
How will I be notified about my order shipment? Once we generate the shipping label, you'll receive an email containing the tracking numbers. How can I contact you if you have further questions? Please read through the document and then email them if you have any questions. And as we see so often, if you go to their Facebook, they've limited who can respond to this. So really, there's just a lot going on there that unfortunately probably won't add up to customers getting what they asked for in a lot of cases. More comics that were supposed to be graded not arriving. There's other problems here too. Kevin, the owner, has recently reached out to artists asking for commissions. But they have outstanding artists that they also owe money to. So, I mean, for example, Kevin was recently hitting up Ariel Diaz for commissions. So that just gives you an idea what I'm talking about. And yes, they do have an F from the Better Business Bureau, which is pretty hard to do. So there is that as well. You can find Reddit posts where people are asking about people having their books stuck. You can find information on the CGC forums about people talking about Frankie's Comics and not getting their stuff back. There is information out there all over the place about this, which is part of the reason why I
Bryan,
debated even making it.
Is Jack DeMeo still in charge of the comics division at Whatnot?
I don't know. I couldn't tell
because if he is, dude, Jack, if you're listening, dude, take these guys off your platform.
They don't care. They make them money.
Take these thieves off your fucking platform, dude. That is unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. They stole from people. They haven't made things right.
They're not the only ones, though.
You're allowing them to make a living after they've stolen money and books from people, dude. That's bullshit, dude.
There's multiple sellers on Whatnot that have done that, and they're still there.
But this sounds pretty bad. Like when you're in the millions.
I mean, they're all bad. I mean,
they're all bad, but this sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Video on it, but it does go to show you that, like, there's people out there that may want to engage on Whatnot or other platforms of Frankie's Comics, and you should be armed with information about what's going on. So for me, it comes down to a lot of the continued sales practices on Whatnot. And look, they're still selling comic books on Whatnot. Some of those comics are graded. There's a really high likelihood that some of the comic books that people are waiting for were sold on Whatnot. That to me is just
ouch,
where this gets really icky. So how do you feel about the Frankie's Comics situation? What was
I like that word. I like that word. Perfect word. Great use of a word right there, Chris. Let's play that again.
Look, they're still selling comic books on Whatnot. Some of those comics are graded. There's a really high likelihood that some of the comic books that people are waiting for were sold on Whatnot. That to me is just where this gets really icky. So how do you feel about the Frankie's comic situation? What was your experience? A lot of you are going to have information to add in the comments.
That's a new one. Icky!
Yeah. Icky. I like that.
I know there's a lot of information I probably didn't get to, but again, I wasn't well versed on what was happening with Frankie's, and I've just been hit up by a lot of people saying that I should cover it on my channel to kind of shine some exposure.
Great job, Bronze Age.
Dealing with, so.
Hell yeah, good job, and shout out to all the Bronze Age Patreons. Continue being a Patreon over there because he does great things, and he is our resident Coffeezilla with the spooky Sylph voice, right?
Comiczilla.
Yeah. What do you think about all that, James? How you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Just had a killer eBay sale.
Good.
Thanks to one of the homies in the chat here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got some a couple of them came through to watch the show. So
hell yeah.
We bet you bought. Good shout out.
Yeah, what do you think about this whole Frankie's stuff?
I was trying to deflect there. I don't know if you caught that.
Nope.
Listen, here's the thing. There's a lot of blaming employees. If you're in charge, I don't care if you got 100 fucking employees. If one of them is screwing shit up, then it's your fault too. So I don't like that. I don't like that. It doesn't seem like in any way, shape, or form he's taking any sort of personal responsibility for any of it, which is wild to me. Like there's not a big like, man, I screwed up, guys. I really screwed up. Like, I'm so sorry. There's none of that. There's no snot dripping out the nose. There's no videos. There's no nothing. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just scummy. It's scummy.
Well, here's the thing. I'll be honest.
Like Hood said, get them out. They don't belong in the hobby.
Yeah.
They don't.
Well, that's why we police our own. Nobody should be buying from them. Period.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. I hate to say it, but the best move, there's the two best moves you can make when you're being called out like this are to not do anything and just hide, just stay quiet. Or, in my opinion, the best move you can make is, come out, be honest, say you messed up and fix it, right? And I don't think we should call the best move to make the one where you just stay quiet, but it's the way it is. Most people that just stay quiet, people forget. Hopefully, people won't forget on this one. I don't want to see a new name change, and Kevin is got a new company that he's doing stuff with. But how many times do we give second chances? Also, that's another question.
But you really don't know if he's selling stuff on Whatnot that belong to other people. And that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, and there's no straight answer. There's no, people have asked and asked and asked, and there's not a straight answer. And to some degree, people have to understand that, you bought a copy of the book, and so did 100 other people, but he's still got 400 of them. Is he not supposed to sell any? I don't know how you feel on that. Me personally, I would feel pretty shitty selling a bunch if I knew that 100 of my customers were never going to see theirs. But I think that's the difference between retailers that actually give a shit about the hobby and their customers and retailers that don't, but
I'm surprised we haven't, I'll be honest.
How do you not know that you're going, like, how do you not know when you're $100,000 in debt and start making the changes to stop it? Like, how do you get this far behind? How do you get this far behind?
Yeah.
Here's some interesting things.
Mind-blowing.
I love to look at comments and stuff, and haha, you wish Comix put this out, talking about what a joke he is, this and that. But I want to read some of the comics. Nerdy Girl, and I haven't read any of these, so this is we're reacting to it together. Nerdy Girl says, I really try to stay out of these things, but this one is extra upsetting as they know they've had these orders outstanding for upwards of a year plus. Why continue selling instead of processing people's orders? Even if they couldn't afford the grading fees, now they can't even guarantee someone will get a raw copy of the book they purchased.
Yeah.
Likely because it's already been sold in a stream. At Whatnot Comics, at Whatnot should take this under advisement and not allow them to continue selling. Good job on Danielle. Great. Yeah.
Well said, and agree.
Yeah. Journo says class action lawsuit coming off the people that actually do what they should. Wait, class action lawsuit coming off the people that actually do what they should. I'm not understanding that. Man, it's such a clusterfuck. Oh, he's saying is I think Journals is saying that somebody should start a class action lawsuit. Yeah.
The problem is under Chapter 11, they're basically it's indemnity law. They can't be touched with a class action lawsuit now.
See, there's lawyers in the chat, and they're better suited for that. I have no idea about any of that stuff. Here's some more. Ouch, sorry to hear it, even if it was due to mismanagement. I picked up a few books from them last year. Sucks for all those impacted. Oh, man. This is very interesting.
So if you go to Frankie's Facebook page, he actually wrote something like that he attached this to, where he like explains why they were still selling on whatnot, and gives his reasons for stuff, and says that he's a terrible person.
Let me find it.
Oh, he said he was a terrible person?
No, he didn't.
No, of course he didn't. The 100 people in the comments did, but
hey, I've got to find a way to buy my cocaine. Back off, motherfucker.
Yeah, wait, what page?
Is this it? Frankie's Comics?
No, it's just Frankie's.
So there is a real life Frankie?
No, it's Kevin Fields.
Yeah, it's their dog.
Who?
It's their dog. Their pug.
Oh.
It's Kevin Fields' dog or whatever.
Oh, it's an ugly dog.
Can I tell you something?
Pugs.
When Hive first started business, right? And we, of course, we did a couple really successful books out the gate. And so when you do that, you have retailers reach out to you. Hey, you want to team up? Hey, you want to do this? And we kind of just did our own thing for a long time. But at one point, I think one of the first people to reach out to us is Frankie's and Mutant Beaver. We did work with Mutant Beaver for a little bit. But Frankie's, Jonathan immediately was like, I've talked to Kevin before. Like, I don't trust this dude. I don't get a good vibe from him. I don't trust him. So we never worked with him for that exact reason. He was just like, I just don't get a good vibe from the guy. So
I just sent them in the Google chat, Brian.
All right.
I took pictures.
So Jonathan's a good judge of character, I guess.
Good. Hell yeah.
That's why he chose me as a business partner.
Let me see here. All right, here we go. Good morning. Ooh, don't start off that way, brother. Good morning. We have an approved bankruptcy plan. Please check out the link below for more information. Currently sending out pre-bankruptcy orders for last names in the start of the letter W. I wanted to address a question that comes up a lot. Why is Frankie selling on Whatnot eBay when they have old orders to ship? In order to pay for postage, wages, and supplies we need to bring in new revenue. In December of 2020, we had a negative balance to our bank account. Without new sales, we can't even process old orders or pay our debts and other expenses. Hold on here. You got more?
I mean,
yeah, it's true. I mean,
you got to do what you got to do, man.
It's true, but how much longer until we see his logo attached to the back of a new exclusive? How long?
If he was smart, he wouldn't change his name.
We've already covered this. We already know that's probably not the fact here. So
yeah. He said in December of
3 months, 6 months.
Yeah, in December of 2022, we had a negative balance in our business bank account. No, I didn't spend money on drugs or gambling. Oh, dude. We had two choices of the type of bankruptcy we could apply for, Chapter 7 and Chapter 11. Chapter 7 would be on a complete liquidation. An auction house would come and just sell the assets. Based on the bankruptcy laws, no pre-bankruptcy orders would be shipped to any customers, as there are other, quote, secured, unquote, debtors that get paid first. So all the publishers and Random House,
the bigger money stuff. Yeah.
Chapter 11 allows us to restructure our debts and pay what we can in an orderly fashion. In Chapter 11, our customers would be able to get their orders filled with constraints and allowed us to keep operating. We made our case for Chapter 11 and the federal judge signed off. I personally am responsible for mismanaging Frankie's Comics. I am truly sorry to my family, friends, and our customers. Moving forward, I will do a better job, Kevin. Well,
What better job? He thinks he has any sort of future in this after?
That's public record, right? So we could validate if that Chapter 11 is ongoing.
Yeah, business bankruptcies are all public record.
Yeah.
Personal ones, I think there's protection with personal ones, but I think with business ones, it's public record.
Yeah. Let's all feel sorry. Hey, he's got to make a living. You know, it took a lot out of him over the last couple of years to rip off all these people. Like,
dude, I just don't understand where all the money went. And
I want to know what his house looks like and what car he drives.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't understand what he did.
If he lived in a 2-bedroom apartment and drove a beat-up Honda Civic, people might actually feel a little more sorry for him.
No, you know, he's like swimming pools, movie stars, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I personally did not even know that you could owe Diamond money, let alone owe Diamond money hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they'd still ship you shit.
Yeah, I thought you had to pay him like
we've never applied for credit with any person, company, business we've ever worked for, and nor will we because it's a horrible fucking hole to fall down. But like, I had no idea. I'm like, how did like after like the first 50,000, how are they still shipping in books?
Yeah, like who at the company is not like, hey, how does this guy owe us $200,000? Like
somebody had posted.
I was picking up the money that Frankie owed me for all the drugs he bought.
No, somebody posted that he had a 50% off sale on his site last week.
Yeah, he did a big email blast to like all of his customer base, a 50% off sale.
And they were reselling books they already sold.
Hey, you want to buy the books that we still owe you from a year ago? Here's your chance to get them at half off.
Yeah.
What I want to know is listen, if his constraints are that previously, this is what I wanted to know. Now I guess he's trying to work through the back orders, right? Previously, the constraints of the bankruptcy were until the bankruptcy finished, he could not process orders, right? Could not, but he could do new ones because the way it was set up, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
What in the world stopped him? Because my first thought, God forbid I had ever found myself in the situation he was in. I would have gone through order by order and sent every one of those customers a coupon code for 100% off the books that they had ordered previously, just so I could get them out. And then I would have canceled their first order. Because that way he's getting the customers their books, right? And he's not going to double dip when he goes to fulfill later when he was legally allowed to, which is now. He technically would have been inside the constraints of the bankruptcy, and he still could have at least salvaged some of his relationship with his customer base. Right? But it never, like, that was the first thought that came to my head when I heard this. I'm like, I don't know why he's still not shipping books out. Because the bankruptcy says he can't fulfill orders, doesn't say he can't mail people fucking comics. It says he can't fulfill orders. So cool, you wait till the bankruptcy's filed, and then the orders that the people you ship books off to, you cancel their orders. You cancel them as fulfilled within your system. Like there's he had no excuse to not ship people books. Even the bankruptcy was a weak ass excuse because there's ways around everything. He could have shipped people books.
Yeah.
Dang, he lives on 4 acres of land.
Let me tell you, Sports Card Radio got a hold of this motherfucker. They'd light him up, dude. They would light him up. They would post the Chapter 11 and authenticate it, you know?
Did y'all watch the they exposed card porn being a part of the scam?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, let's talk about that real quick. So here we go. Let's just do a quick rundown. I'm going to call out the great curator to do the rundown.
Jersey scandal. Basically what's going on here. This whole thing is being reported by Darren Rovell. He's like a sports journalist, and he's an avid member of the hobby. So he knows all about this kind of stuff, and he's breaking this news. And this is crazy. Let me tell you how this kind of came about. Okay. All right. So this jersey sells at auction for like $27,000, something like that, around that. Don't quote me on this. Okay. The facts are still kind of fuzzy here.
So like a reasonable price.
Yes. Sells at auction. Then that jersey resurfaces, and now it has a photo matched, photos that match it to like a playoff game or something like
Which
that.
it allegedly didn't have before.
Yes, correct. Okay. And now that it's photo matched to a certain game, now that jersey was valued at or praised at like over $1 million.
That big of a difference because of the game matched photos.
Yes, and the way that it was game matched is,
dude, that's crazy.
That's how it is with stuff like that.
I know.
If you cannot photo match it, it is pennies on the dollar. But if you can photo match it, a lot of that
I
stuff
would
goes
think
for
that you can only
money.
photo match stuff that have like deficiencies, like in the jersey or dirt stains,
they'll
or
photo match sweat stains.
Yeah,
they do it by like checking.
interviews.
They do it by like also checking the stitching of it, because not every jersey is going to be exactly.
They get in it on that stuff. Like that's legit. They get
yeah,
in
it's like CI. What do they call that? CIS or whatever, crime scene investigation.
No, dude, there's actual companies. There's like one or two big companies that do photo matching for verification for this.
There's an authentication.
He's talking about it right here.
Company that specializes in game used memorabilia, and they know how to supposedly they
do
know
the research and find
they know how to do the research. They know how to photo match these game used items to the photos. Well, it turns out that the photos were apparently obtained from a foundation from the photographer, the original photographer of these photos, right? And upon further digging, I don't know how Darren Revell did it. I think there's a different side to how he found this out, but basically it was discovered that the foundation where these photos were allegedly obtained was made up. It's not a real foundation, because the family of the photographer, who's now deceased, came out and said, "We are not part of this foundation. This is not us." So somebody else created a foundation under this photographer's name to lend credibility to those photos. And those photos were given to the authenticator, and the authenticator doesn't know whether they're real or not. They just know that they came from this photographer.
Wow.
So then they matched it up and said, okay, this jersey goes to this game. Okay. And it turns out, being reported by Darren Revell, that the person that's behind this foundation is the person that runs the card porn account. Who has remained anonymous for so many years.
So if you guys don't know what card porn is one of the biggest social media accounts for card stuff, and
I think they deleted their accounts.
Did they delete them?
They deleted their accounts, on Twitter or X and Instagram. It's no longer there.
They talk about all that in the Sports Card Radio one.
Oh wow, dude! Unbelievable, man! Holy cow!
He deleted his Instagram and Twitter accounts this morning. We will go over all the details of this developing story. What does the future hold for one of the
So nobody knew forever who this card porn account holder was. Some people thought it was like the owner of PSA. Some people thought it could be Jeff Wilson at one point. Like, people were like throwing all these crazy names out there. Who owns this account? This and that, because this account can make people a lot of money, and it makes people a lot of money already.
hobby's most beloved heroes.
Sports Cards Radio, who we all know is a complete horrible thing for the hobby. Very amateur, kind of wannabe card porn guy in a sense, right? Which he'll never be. So these guys are scumbags. Really, really nasty guys. And a lot of big giants in our industry and hobby that we all respect have been bothered and harassed by Sports Cards Radio.
Okay, so this story begins with a Michael Jordan jersey from Gray Flannel Auctions that sold for $26,000 back on June 12th. Gray Flannel, the auction company, couldn't photo match the jersey to any games that Jordan played in, so $26,000 was sort of a low price. Photo matching involves analyzing high-resolution
I want to see
for the jersey. Game 3 and Game 4 of the 1996 Eastern Conference Finals game. Tony Ramsey died in 2006 and photographed NBA games for the Orlando Magic. But this is where the story gets crazy. This guy on YouTube from China basically proved that the photographs Migray used to authenticate the MJ jersey are fake and doctored themselves. He came out with a detailed video showing how the jersey Card Porn owned couldn't be the one Jordan wore in the Eastern
Card Porn owned the jersey
Conference Finals game against the Magic.
That back there is not real.
Armed with new details, reporter Darren Rovell contacted the children of the photographer, Tony Ramsey, and his kids say that the Tony Ramsey Foundation isn't even real and is completely bogus. In fact, Tony Ramsey died in 2006, but an Action Network investigation found that the Tony Ramsey Foundation website was created in July 2023.
Wow.
That's 17 years after Ramsey's death and after the sale of the jersey to Card Porn. So we have fake photographs from a fake foundation that had a website that was set up just a couple months ago. What does Card Porn know, and was he involved in creating a fake foundation to try and authenticate his Jordan jersey?
I want to say this, Sports Card Radio, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Rovell tweeted yesterday that Card Porn tried to get PSA to authenticate the MJ photos, but PSA declined. Card Porn also deleted or deactivated his popular Twitter and Instagram accounts after the story broke yesterday. What does Card Porn know, and is anyone else involved? Did Migray get duped like we saw famously Steve Hart from BBCE get duped?
We all got duped.
Is the hobby beloved watchdog permanently in the doghouse? I'm sure the Sports Card Instagram crowd will need a moment.
Shout out to Sports Card Radio, man. They are awesome. I love what they do.
Have you heard that song?
Yeah, the
song?
Jeff Wilson song. Yeah.
Jeff Wilson, you ruined the hobby.
Yeah, dude. Go. Make sure you guys go sub up to Sports Card Radio. They've been doing a sports card podcast just like this for many, many years, man. And they just started really doing heavy work on their YouTube channel. So very, very cool.
Man, they get the cops involved, bro.
Well, Jeff Wilson has threatened to sue them a bunch of times. That's the question.
Yeah.
Who is Card Porn? That's what we need to find out. That's the big news.
What if it is Jeff Wilson?
No, I thought they knew who it. I thought that person like exposed who they were and all that stuff, because they were showing up to like nationals and all that, and you know they're doing like breaking open like 86 Fleer basketball like live. Like there's no way you can hide.
People have to know who he is because he bought that jersey from an auction house. Like his name's out there.
Yeah, you're right. Fucking A. Go find out
Someone
who it
put
is.
it in the
That
chat
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
so we can call him.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll dock somebody and get deleted from all.
Let's call
all
Frankie's.
YouTube.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. But that being said, you guys, thank you for joining us for this great segment that is Drama Alert.
Drama!
Can you hear me out there? Hey, man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Drama.
Decor is Card Porn, apparently.
Oh my gosh, man. No. Well, that being said, I do want to say something real quick. We have 167 watching live right now, and I want to shout out everybody that's hanging out with us tonight. And most importantly, I want to talk about a way the community can really help out right now in a big way. And I want to shout out somebody that anybody that knows this person has the most amount of respect for him. I've never heard anybody talk bad about this person. He's just a great dude, and he's a great part of our community. And I want to show some love and get some people over there to show some love. You guys go sub up to the House of Stein on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's at just under 2K subs. If you didn't hear, Stein is no longer part of CBSI. He's not going to be doing that anymore, and he's going to be doing it on his own, which is awesome. Big clap of applause for him for doing that. Yeah, I think that is very important, and we're going to help him get a website up and running and get, just help Stein grow his brand, because I think that's an important thing. I think what he does is a great thing for this community. He's a wealth of knowledge, and he's going to be creating some amazing content. So the best way to follow him is to hit him up on his IG, the House of Stein. Follow that on his IG, and also follow his YouTube channel, the House of Stein on YouTube. The House of Stein Hot 10 will still be done every week. He's going to be putting it on the YouTube channel and social medias and websites, I imagine. His website, and he's going to be doing much, much more, and it's going to be really, really cool. So make sure you guys sub up to the House of Stein. If you're in the live chat, there's even a link for you. Good stuff.
Man, he looked so happy yesterday, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Just like, when you get rid of a pimple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One right on your nose that hurts the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get rid of that shit, dude, and you're just like, thank God. Yeah.
Well, I like I said, I hope that there is the same amount of respect for Stein out there and the rest of the community as there is that we show him and that we think he deserves. I hope that other people feel that way too, and I hope that they show it. That's the best way to do it, is just to show respect and support him. And Stein's
Bryan,
a big part of this.
You're an asshole though with the way you phrased that whole lead into that. By the way,
why?
Because I thought somebody else had died or had cancer or something
no.
horrible. And then you're like, and then you hop over to House of Stein, and I'm like, oh man.
Or, I'm glad you left that option. Like, you go show some respect, like,
yes,
or don't, and allow us to come after you.
Yeah, exactly.
And retort.
Yeah. So
I'm going to be retorting you.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah. Shout out to House of Stein. Shout out to AOA for dropping the links. And I agree, Hood. I agree. So House of Stein Hot 10 every Friday night, and even more coming from House of Stein website. Hopefully coming soon. We're going to do our best to help him out over there. So
and
we're going to do a top 10 on everything, dude. From boogers to fingernails, bro. We're going to be a top 10 on every motherfucking thing.
Did you guys see this? This is Weed Richards put this up. Did one of these sell today? Raw, signed for $6,000. I don't know. I'm gonna look. Let me take a look.
Or is it
crazy.
active?
It looks active. It says 8
Is it
days
active?
left, 49 watchers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would
Okay, hold on.
be
Let's
a
take a
high
look.
sale.
Yeah.
Especially Raw, right?
That is a crazy book. Yeah. Yeah, the dude wants $6,000 for it.
I'd buy a piece of his. Oh wait, I'd buy a piece of his art for that, or more.
Didn't Z sell his at Baltimore?
Yeah, for like I forget how much. I saw the guy from Mahogany Books in the DC area. I think he's Baltimore also. I think they have a shop in Baltimore. Is the one that bought it, and he was so fucking stoked that he bought it. And I was just happened to be walking like next to him as we walked away, and he went over to his buddies at another booth, and he's like, "Check this shit out!" He's like fucking super stoked, and they're like, "Oh my god,
awesome.
That's badass!" Yeah. So this is a legendary Grail book right here. Could you imagine? Yeah. I hate to say it now, but every time Spawn 306 pops in my head, just
that's completely different than this.
I know, but god dang
yeah,
it.
because this came directly from the.
This was
from
self-published, was it not?
Yeah, it wasn't from.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
And
Just
you
so
could only get it by like following him on Twitter, right? That it was like, hey, I'm giving away this book at my booth at this con.
Hold on here. There is a preview edition. This is the preview edition, and it was available in very limited quantities. Only 100 were printed from the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo in 2017. So C2E2 2017. Some were also available from the New York Comic Con in 2017. Also available at NYCC at the Toei Tokyo booth was a Black Boy Fly poster of the comic cover art and another exclusive limited print by Steve Seeley. That is badass. That is sick right there, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then in early March 2018. So yeah, there's only 100 of them, man. There's the back cover.
And his prints sell for like a lot of money.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Hebrew Brantley, I do want to shout out Art by Fitz.
Yeah.
He put out something really badass lately. Let me find this. We'll get into our IG art spotlight here. Shout out to Art by Fitz. Look at this stuff.
Yeah, we gotta have him back on the show.
Oh yeah, bro. He's badass. Check this shit out.
The walk of life, somehow we are all affected by the monopoly. Whether it's father removed or the location that you start at, the game has never been about fair, but it has been about unity. Majority groups have always found a common goal no matter the disagreement. They simply wanted to be the most dominant species on the planet and wanted to make a lot of money doing it. So for years, a game and scheme has been played by people who uphold that common goal. How do we beat that game, you ask? It's by understanding how we beat the levels before us. We did it through unity. Us as a people who has always lacked information, but before we understood the common goal. We did not deserve our circumstances, and we were always capable of more. Not much different could be said about the level that we're playing on now. We are capable of more. We can be what others before us were fighting to be. I challenge us to spend money with more people that look like us, to uplift them when you see them. I ask that you be patient with us because we are all only living by what we know, and we are all starting the game with different pieces. So no more failing to learn, share the information, and uphold the common goal. We deserve better circumstances, and through unity, we're going to get it.
The badass piece right there, dude.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, he does some really good shit, dude. Where's the... Yeah, I love this. The Lemonheads family. Yeah, he does good stuff, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very fortunate. I watched the show that night. You had him on and immediately bought a piece of his art.
Yeah.
And made friends with the man. I mean, I've had good conversations with him about art.
Yeah.
He's a solid dude.
This is my...
He sent me a Julius Irving piece. I pressed his books, and he sent me a badass Julius. I still need to get it framed.
This piece right here is amazing, dude. I love this. It has like that Keith Haring feel. Old school Keith Haring feel.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's good at what he does. Shout out Art by Fitz.
Oh, he messed up right there. Right? You'd be one of those guys. Oh, man, this would have been badass if you would have did this. Right? You're all like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's sick. Very, very cool. All right, I got some really cool IG art spotlight for us tonight.
Oh yeah, I gotta put one in the private chat that we gotta check out.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it.
Okay.
All right, so this is freaking gorgeous. This Wolverine piece. Brad Walker. Yeah, he goes by I am Brad Walker on IG. Look at that, man. He's got prints of this available if you guys want one.
Gotta jump. I love you guys.
All right.
Later,
Thanks,
Joe.
Hood. Talk to you later.
See ya.
So, just badass. Let's take a look at some of his other stuff. I mean, you can see he looks good at what he does. Jesus.
Who is this again?
Brad Walker.
Okay.
Look at this. Man, that looks good, that Wolverine. That looks good
That
too. Look at
Daredevil.
that.
Yeah.
Whoa. That right there is amazing. That's sick.
I like that.
Yeah, he's badass. Really, really good artist. Go check him out. Brad Walker.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. He's badass. Hold on, I got plenty more. This is badass. This is Chris Stevens. It said Zombie Yeti. Or hold on, it says here, I'm a kid on Christmas. Check out these incredible prints and translights that I just got from Jeremy Packer, aka Zombie Yeti. So
I like that.
Yeah, that's badass, right? Yeah. Sick. I love those type of posters.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Looks foil.
That's sick, dude. Hell fucking yeah. That's awesome. Great stuff right here. Chris Stevens.
That's it.
Yeah, he's badass, dude. This is great little sketches, remarks.
Yeah.
We've showcased him before on here. He's badass. All right. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Casey Weldon. That is beautiful right there.
That's how I feel. Blah, blah,
blah. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Look at this owl print piece right here. Look at that.
What's this dude's name?
This is Casey Weldon. Look at that.
The eyes with the moon.
Yeah. Nice. Look at those. Those are badass.
Oh, for your pen collectors, right?
Holy shit. That's beautiful. Yeah, good stuff. Follow Casey Weldon out of Las Vegas. That piece right there is gorgeous. And so is this owl piece. Moongazer, one of several new pieces I'll be showing at Antler PDX in Portland. So there you go. That's dope. Let's go back. I've got more. I've got plenty more. All right. I saw Drunk Wookie put these up because we've talked about this artist before and these badass pieces. This is so badass. DVGZLV is the artist.
These are the Star Wars covers we want.
Yes.
Like if these this is what we want.
Yeah.
I love that right there, dude. That looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Drunk Wookie.
They've tried with variants before, but it just didn't land. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But they're not as good as this, man.
Exactly.
And this is a style that a lot of people do, like this old 80s style, you know?
Yeah.
Well, so the difference is, right? And just real quick, the difference is this is somebody who took their time to make Star Wars art, right? Or Marvel art.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't somebody that Marvel or Star Wars went to and said, make us art.
Yeah, hurry.
It's like when you do a variant and you say, hey, are you into this book? Do you have an idea for it? And an artist says yes, you leave it alone, you let them do their thing. This is one of those people, like, you go to and be like, hey, you obviously have a love for Star Wars. You do some really cool Star Wars art. Do some stuff for us. And they would kill it every time. But publishers push people into boxes and they do stuff that's like mediocre. You get people like this, they would kill it because they obviously love it.
Beautiful. It's cool. This one's not so great, but the rest of them are. All right, let's go back. We've got more. Did you see this? Somebody's got it for sale. Weed Richards put this up too. The Transformers Universe #1. This is the rarest Transformers cover. I saw Jesse James pull one of these out of one of the dollar boxes in his store and sell it for $3,000 on eBay. He's like, "What is this?"
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was sitting in his dollar boxes. Yeah, swear to God.
Cool. We're flying to Arizona tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you see Dinesh
Tell
put
Jesse
this up?
make room on his floor.
Dinesh goes, couldn't resist very nervously bringing these to Baltimore. And he put up 2 of the baddest comic covers ever. The
That's
Superman, Man of Steel 18 and the Death of Superman cover.
74, right? Or is it 75?
75. I think it was
I was
75.
laughing. Somebody in the comments in that post was like, why would you even bring those to Baltimore? And anybody who knows Dinesh knows why he brought those to Baltimore.
Because he can.
Because his ass is going to trade those for something that's even bigger or better. Because Baltimore, as far as original art goes, man, there's some crazy stuff there.
Speaking of Baltimore, do we have any news on what happened with that that crazy book that everybody's freaked out about and behind the scenes thinking that somebody had walked away with a $20,000 book for $50?
Oh no, I haven't heard anything else about that.
So, if anybody knows any information on this, I'd be very interested to find out what it is. This was supposedly found in Baltimore for very cheap. What do you think, Josh? You think that there's a chance?
I mean, there's always a chance. I mean, that would be insane. But I mean, there's always a chance. I would just like to know. I would think the person would post it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, if the person doesn't post it, I don't believe it. But if the person posts it, I believe it.
I mean, you can't
Pictures
expect
or it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You can't expect a comic shop owner or a dealer to know every single book that they have.
This guy had a stack of international books. Though.
Yeah, it was like in a short box of international books.
So I mean, maybe they just don't. They're just like, yeah, we got a collection and it had some international shit, and they just threw it out there on the floor. I mean, stuff like that happens all the time. That's why digging books still works. That's why people still do it, right? Because you can dig a dollar box and find a $50 or $100 book, or sometimes you might find something like that.
I'm pretty sure the story is that the seller was like, "It's the book" or something like that. Was the phrase used?
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Yeah,
I think. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stories right now, but and like I said, it could be legit, but I would wager, because I saw the rest of the books that were in that box, and like they were all
that fit in there.
No, like they were all later. They weren't La Prensa books. They were Novedades. And so like it just seems kind of weird that book would just be like stuck in the middle of all those. But it could happen.
Oh yeah.
It happened to me.
That's why we love comics, man, because shit like that can happen.
Yeah.
Baltimore is one of the places where it can happen. You know? There's been some crazy stories out of Baltimore back in the day. It was very interesting to see that nobody went to Long Beach, but has anybody seen pictures from Baltimore? Is Baltimore hopping? I mean, I haven't really heard much out of there. Is there anybody in the chat that went? I think Phil's the only person I know that went.
Yeah, Phil's been killing it. It looks like.
Yeah. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Who was?
I mean, he picked up that Loesch 23 for $500 or whatever, and
there was a viewer that was picking up stuff. What is his name? I think it's like Cody Collects or something like that. Oh wait, Cody's Collectible Comics. He was showing off some stuff he picked up.
I'm watching. I had my headset on mute because I'm watching. Apparently, Golden was it Baltimore, and they're talking about foreign books right now. So
really,
it was funny. They were next to Carl's booth last year. Atomic
just
Comics.
2 guys.
And then I was visiting Carl, but I was wearing my Houston hat, and the guy at Golden was like, he's like, "Are you really wearing that Astros hat here?" And I was like, "I'm from Houston. What?" I mean, I always have to say that when I go to Baltimore wearing a Houston hat, so probably not a good idea, but
yeah, that's interesting. Let me see if I can find any Baltimore tags. What would it be? Baltimore. See if there's anybody posting anything. Doesn't look like much. Half of them look old.
I sent you a link just in case you want to see what that's about.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hell yeah. Oh, this is Bronze and Modern Gods down there.
Yeah, interviewing the guy that's in charge of, I think,
Golden.
Comics at Golden. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I did see that they were down there. What is Wacom? Have you guys heard about this?
Mm-mm.
Wacom. I saw that they were. Here we go. Organize your comic collection in a flash.
Oh, okay. So it's another comic organizing app.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
And another one.
And another one.
If it's a good one, then good. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with CLZ, but my collection changes so much now. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, here he is. So if you guys want to hear more about what they got going on with Golden, shout out to Bronze and Modern Gods. They're the ones that did the interview with the dude about the book. I also saw, didn't Swag do an interview with this guy too? I got to check out Swag's interview.
Yeah, he did. I watched that interview. I watched it earlier today.
Was it good?
Yeah. I still think that bookie guy's full of shit, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, who knows? All right, moving on. Next on the IG Spotlight. This is bad. IG Art Spotlight. Look at this. This is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Crazy Calaverita. I think this might be the artist. Looks like it. I like that right there. That's sick. All right. We got more. This is badass, dude. I think he takes photos. It says some of my favorite Marvel themed shoots. That looks sick right there. Right?
Yeah.
That is sick.
Yeah.
And that looks, I don't know if this is a statue or if this is like Photoshop, but look at that. If that's a photo, that's badass. Yeah. On a like maybe these are statues.
Yeah, statues. Yeah, they gotta be.
Yeah, they're statues. Yeah, look at that. That's sick. Wow. Yeah. Very, very cool. I never noticed this before. Spine Ticks put this up. I'd never seen this Jason book before, and you guys know I love this chromium.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a chromium, and then there's a blue foil, I think, and a red foil.
Dude, this is amazing. Absolutely.
A chromium
beautiful.
on that would look pretty dope.
I need to get one of these. That's sick. Hold on. I got more. This is badass. I thought dude took the old girl with a pearl earring painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
awesome.
Chopper. Sabine. Yeah, is that supposed to be Ezra? The fuck? So that was cool. I love this shirt. Gotta get me one of these.
That's hilarious.
All right. Dude, check out this art exhibit. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. These people.
Oh,
they suck all the air out. Yeah. And they're like cling wrapped.
How are they breathing?
Yeah.
They have two hoses. They got one
Oh my-
here, and one there.
Jesus, man. People
Yeah.
are crazy.
Yeah.
How many hours were they in that?
This is art.
That's not an art. That's a kink. That's different.
Dude, this is badass. Look at this. This is
cool.
sick. Yeah, work in progress. Hey Studio. Let me show you their page. They do some badass shit, but that right there, dude, that's sick. Skulls are badass.
Yeah.
Especially when there's like a bunch of them or like they're little toys. Like that's cool. That right there is cool as hell to me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like I want that to be a real thing. Like that right there.
That's dope.
Yeah, this is cool. That's really cool right there. Yeah, this guy does some sick art. All right, next. We got more. This is that Sveta chick, Sveta Shubina. This is Big Clutch showed me this chick, and she is badass. Old school pinup style, cartoony. This is amazing. This right here is just beautiful. Love the jack-o'-lantern.
I dig that.
Yeah, this is amazing. Jesus. Right? This is good stuff. This is really good stuff. So, Sveta Shubina. She's badass. All right, next. This is Peach Momoko's Black Panther cover.
Okay.
That looks kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peach Momoko.
I just realized I was muted. I dig it. It's different.
Yeah.
We need different from Peach.
Yeah, Robert Len Pereski goes by This Is Blaze. He does amazing stuff, but I thought this cover was badass. I always talk about him on this, but I'll just go through some of his art. I love his art. This is the cover he did for the band Big Something. It's called Headspace. Yeah, this guy's badass. That's sick right there. Really, really badass artist. All right, hold on. I got more. I've got more. Dude. What is it? What is this? Why do I have... Oh, this is IG art, bro. Or AI art. AI
art.
This is
AI.
Yeah. That
it's
is
like
amazing.
hyper-realism.
Yeah, super hyper-realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-Journey AI art. We already went through that. We went through that.
Oh, I put that one dude's name in the private chat.
Oh, yeah. I'll grab that. We went through that. I think we went through that last. Did we go through this already? This is...
No.
What's that last?
Yeah, Dario Arte. This dude's sick, dude. Check this dude out.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, Dario.arte.
Did we look at this last week?
I don't think so. Did we?
I don't know.
If we did, this guy's badass.
It was in the Discord.
Oh, it was in
Look
the
at that.
Discord? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay,
what it
never
was?
mind.
Okay. Dude, look at this right here. Speaking of American Psycho.
Oh, did you talk about that?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got to get one of his business cards like you got.
You mean like one of these?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bone.
Yeah, this is sick. Right, look at this. And they show their art. That's the cool part. So go check him out. He's badass.
But do you know what the business card to get would be? Would be Paul Allen's.
Yes. Well, that's what it's Paul Allen's business card. That's the variant, right? Oh, son of a bitch! I can't believe I just did that.
Well, I have Patrick Bateman's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's a Bateman one. But I think it'd be funny to get a Paul Allen one as well. Just because it's all the same shit anyways, right?
Wow. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, I just randomly stumbled upon this guy's page like maybe a couple months ago, I think.
That's why I love Instagram, man. You find some really great artists.
I think you shared this. Me and Jonathan were looking at this artist. I instantly fell in love with this artist's art.
Wow.
That piece in particular. There was another like Hanya math type piece that I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he lists his stuff for sale from time to time.
It's not bad. I was noticing that too. He's using a graduated scale, which a lot of artists will do, where like they'll sell a piece for $1,300, and then the next one they do will be 14, and the next one's 15, the next one's 16, work the way up. And he's like reasonable right now, but you give this dude like 2 or 3 years, and his stuff's going to be up there and well worth it. I mean, super talented.
That right
there. He just started painting stuff like full time, I think like 2 years ago or something, or 3 years ago. Like it's not been doing it for.
Wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
He needs to be doing prints. Why doesn't he do prints?
He does. He's got a website. Yeah, he's got a website where he puts up originals, and he's got prints too. I need to buy a print.
I need to buy an original.
Yeah, I would like to buy an original.
I want to buy one this year because he's going to move. I mean, this dude's got talent.
$100.
I keep secret of whose OA I'm going to buy next.
Yeah.
Just so people don't buy it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's badass, man. I'm definitely going to give him a follow. Great shit. That is AI art for this week. I think what are we? It's 2.5 hours in. We're going to take it easy tonight. Is there anything else that we have that we are not talking about that I think I said I was going to talk? Oh, I remember. All right. One IG artist that I didn't get to talk about because I really want to key in on it. You guys are going to trip on this. I put her art in the thumbnail last week, and I totally freaking forgot to talk about her. Dude, this girl does the most amazing, beautiful, what are those called? The glass pieces, like the sun goes through them.
No, like
stained glass. Talking about stained glass?
Stained glass, bro. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude. This is beyond beautiful. She is amazing. Her name's Angela Gomez.
Is this the mosaic tile?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
CJ's gallery online. Spider-Man stained glass limited edition of 8. I wonder how much they are. Do you think they're all sold?
I'm sure, but you
if
should
they're-
check.
Yeah, check for all of us.
Yeah.
They might be sold tonight.
I'm sure that cannot be cheap.
No, God, no. The amount of hours
It's-
it would take to do something like that.
It's in a gallery. What do you expect? It's like
Yeah.
6 feet.
Yeah.
If it's not 5 figures, it's at least 6, right?
No, some galleries are cheap. But
Yeah,
I mean, the
but
gallery's
that's-
going to take their 50% cut, so it's definitely more than.
That didn't look like a cheap gallery that we just
No,
walked
it
through.
Dude, $5,000.
Oh,
Was it $5,000 or is it 5,000 different denomination?
Oh, it is a different denomination. What is that?
You got Google Translate?
Because there's a big difference.
Yeah, hold on. I want to see how much that.
Oh, did you see that Goku one?
Spider-Man should be coming up. There it is. Boom.
There you go. Copy and paste the price into Google and I'll.
Oh yeah,
dude.
you're
$5 grand.
Yeah.
5,400 for this.
5,500. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I had that just to throw away,
Oh,
What's
Yeah.
I
I could
say
see
I
that
wouldn't buy one of those.
money on for
What
sure.
size is that though? What size?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it
a
looks,
good
she says
it could be
hold on.
small.
It's got to be big
It looks big.
to
She
do it
says-
that intricate. It's got to be. I mean, it's got to be pretty big.
It comes in one of those like vending machine quarter fucking plastic containers.
It's a keychain. Like my my CGC 9.8 Ultimate Fallout 4 to Jurgic Granite.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know how big
that
it is,
big?
but it's. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
okay.
there you go. Yeah, it's
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
I missed
I was
it.
just making sure it wasn't like the size of like,
Yeah,
like
I would.
Garrett Gunn's coin or something like that.
Yeah, I'd buy the shit out of that Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
Oh
that
yeah. All
Spider-Man
right.
one's
All right.
awesome.
That's pretty legit.
I wish it was a real stained glass piece, though. Like each
Yeah.
individual piece was real.
Oh,
And it
that's
has,
not
like,
what
the-
it is.
No, it's like if you look at it, you see it.
It's just painted.
It's like painted.
I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
I thought it was actually. I thought it was legit. If it was actual like a stained glass, yeah, I'd fucking.
Yeah, I'd buy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still cool as hell, man.
Yes, it's still super cool, but
These would be great
But it has that-
covers. These would be
it
great
almost has that
covers,
il-
dude.
yeah, those are better than the shattered fucking variants
Yeah.
that they
Yeah.
do.
Yep. Wow, these would be great covers.
I
So,
just saw. What are they doing? Oh, they're doing a. I think it was like a shattered glass or like stained glass. A Vampirella 1,
Oh wow.
and
That
it
could be
looks.
cool.
It does not. No, it doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good.
No.
That's her. Wow. Holy cow.
Calm down, Brian.
Dude, she is beautiful. Are you kidding me?
Your heart can't handle it. Calm down.
No. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that a fart or is that a chair?
She really likes
That was
those
my chair.
That's what
jewels.
I figured.
My chairs.
It'd been cool if it was a fart.
A lot of views.
I like that Iron Man too.
Yeah. They're all good, man.
I mean,
That's
the
sick.
clip of you saying was that a chair or a fart would be a good clip. So
Yeah.
good audio clip.
That's
they just
that's
bedazzle
a
the shit out
sick.
of everything in there.
Look
don't
at
they?
that. dude.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah, it looks.
That's a cool
nice.
piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll buy the shit out of that. Oh my god, they even got Dragon Balls on there. Jeez.
Man, those are cool
Better
pieces.
not be more
That's
than
cool
7.
too.
Yeah, shut up and take my money on those. I'm about that.
Go buy it, Josh.
Yeah, you should have dug out that book from Baltimore, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dang.
Sell your
How about the
Orcana
whole
card
set?
and then
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Lorcana, what's going on with that, man? Have people figured out about the being able to open the boxes from the bottom without getting into the box?
Oh yeah, I told people about that like the first day when I have a box just sitting here, but I told people about that like day one because you can literally just like if I really wanted to, I could probably pull a pack out right now, but I'm not going to. But yeah,
Well, yeah, especially if you tipped it upside down and slid it out.
yeah, they don't saran wrap. They don't freaking plastic wrap their boxes, so they're just kind
That's pretty
of
horrible.
Oh, that's sketch.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible.
That's
when
good.
companies that don't know about collectibles are trying to produce collectibles.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you can't weigh the packs either.
Which is dumb though, because like they make board games and those get plastic wrapped, and like anyone should know that cards get plastic wrapped. It's crazy.
Yeah.
With monogrammed wrap so that you know it's the original wrap, no less. Not just regular clear.
Check this guy out.
The way it should be done.
Goes by Buff Monster. I just like these characters. These crazy little like ice cream characters.
Yeah, that's actually really like that.
Yeah. I think that's
the
cool.
guy PG rated Alex Pardee.
So Andy Duso is doing more great sketch covers and remark covers, and this is such a cool spider punk cover that this could be.
I love his sketches.
Oh, dude, it's so good, and I love the ones he's doing. Him and Astro Wizard are doing it, where they're adding on to. I know Astro Wizard's doing the MF Doom ones. Andy Duso is doing Spider-Punk, Gwen on these old covers, so it looks cool. You just take a shitty old cover and make it really cool. Like that right there.
Yeah, like the sideways, yeah. The only reason I like the Spider-Punk one he did more, and it's just because that Spider-Gwen's really buff.
Exactly. I agree. Yeah. This one's kind of cool, Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. I don't think I saw that one.
This is cool.
Yeah,
too.
one of these days I'm gonna buy one of the. Yeah, I like that one. One of these days I'm gonna buy, or have him commission something. I'm gonna do something.
Yeah. Andy Duso art on IG. Really, this is. I mean, the Spider-Punk stuff.
Yeah, I like that SpongeBob one too.
Yeah, the SpongeBob one. He does a lot of good SpongeBob ones. So, this one's really good too.
Mm-hmm.
This one's badass.
He's cheap. It's like he sells these for like $70.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That Spider-Punk one was 70.
Yeah, $70.
They sell fast.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Super cheap.
That turtle one is really good because it's like the drawing from the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. It's insanely cheap.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here's his SpongeBob covers.
Yeah, I gotta get him to do something.
Yeah, he's really good. And then, hold on. Oh, damn it. I lost my spot. I always lose my spot. I have so many good things that I save. All right, here we go. Look at this. Art. This is art by William III. He's one of the first AI artists that I remember following. I don't think it's all AI art that he does, but I know he uses some AI art in this, but this is badass. That's so cool.
That's not an NFT?
Somewhere in the chaos. Rendered with drop and render. So there we go. Look at this. Lethal Droid Vader art by Jake Bartok is the artist on this. That's sick. Cool. Yeah. Let's take a look at Jake Bartok's work. That Vader was the best one so far. That Vader's badass. All right, moving on. Okay. Donnie B Collectibles is the first ever custom card guy that I ever remember following. And it was because he does these cool comedian cards and he loves all my same favorite comedians. And this is one of the coolest ideas ever, dude. Topps needs to do this. They need to go and get tickets, like this from comedians, music acts, whatever has a ticket like this, and make cards like this. This is badass.
Okay, I have a question. So, how do you feel about custom cards like this? Like, using a piece of a legit ticket getting signed by someone, do you feel like those have any kind of
value?
Like, future value in the future?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not a legit card, but, like, I mean, it's
A legit ticket and autograph.
And the ticket and autograph are real.
I look at it as a piece of art, bro. I think it's got extra value in the future because it's a piece of original art, you know?
And
This is a
it's like framing his signature. I would consider it on the same level as framing his signature, but it's a very creative way to frame it.
And he's got he's got the picture from Joe Rogan where Shane Gillis drank Ari Shaffir under the table. Ari Shaffir was throwing up, and Shane Gillis is just pounding Bud Lights. Yeah, man, that's awesome.
How much would you pay for something like that, though?
How
much would you be willing to pay?
I'd pay $50 to $100 for that. I'd pay $50 for it.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what I generally do. Is like I won't pay any more than $100 for custom art cards.
Even if it's like someone's crazy signature, or
if it's like a band or something, that's maybe a little different, right?
Even if it's a comedian, man, I'm a huge Shane Gillis is my top 3 favorite comedians right now.
What if it's like a famous musician?
Yeah, what if it was like
a super famous musician? Would you pay like hundreds of dollars for one, or no, never?
I would pay like up to like $500 if it was like a Cheech and Chong dual signature comedian.
Well, if it was like what if it was like Dave Grohl on a Foo Fighters concert ticket?
I'm not a Dave Grohl fan, but
or Metallica, like a big. I'm just saying a big like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type.
Yeah,
it wouldn't appeal to me to buy as a fan, or even to like want to flip that in the future.
So you're saying you don't think there's a future and stuff like that because it's custom?
Well, I know. I mean, I'm sure there's a buyer for it at some point.
Yeah.
In time, but I am not one of those people for that specific.
I'm asking because I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy a card.
Who is it?
I'm not selling anyone.
Well, hold on.
I don't want anyone to go buy it.
Are you a fan of the person on that the card is about?
Sure.
Okay, then I would.
The main reason I'm buying it, like I would be buying it for long term down the road. Like someone will be like, you know what? Maybe this is worth, I don't know.
Yeah. I like this guy. He goes by Bakers.Dozen. He does all these badass like video like loops, but he's got great art. This cracks me up. This one cracks me
stoned, smoke weed, be stoned.
Yeah. I mean, like this right here is badass.
Nice.
Really dope. Tricks and treats and terror in the streets. Amen. Halloween was always the night that we went and got our candy, and then we went back home and changed into our ninja gear and went and stole pumpkins.
Nice.
Look at that.
I like that one.
I know. Who doesn't like Dave Grohl?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Dave
Ohio.
I mean, just there's no band you can name that he hasn't been a part of at one point in time, right?
Or influenced. Right. You could say influenced, and probably you wouldn't necessarily be wrong.
Yeah. This is badass custom toy figure. Speaking about customs, look at this.
Yeah, that's
how
sick.
much? Yeah, I'd pay. How much would you pay for this? Would you pay $50 for this?
I pay $50 for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I think 50 would be my cap, though.
Yeah, it would definitely be on that figure for sure. But if it was like, I've looked at custom like TMNT figures because those are like pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
I'd maybe spend like $100 on a TMNT figure.
Yeah. Shout out to Florida Man Comics throwing up the Rock and Roll Prince cover.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's tough to find.
I saw that Turkish AF-15 cover too.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean one like this?
Yeah.
This is a 9.8. Shout out to Chrism Comics.
You mean one like this?
I still want that book.
Yeah.
I was
Nice
such
job.
an idiot, and
no press.
They did this cover, and then they did the same cover, but it was Venom like carrying Carnage. And I was like, dude, that one's sick. And I bought like 2 of those and didn't buy any of this one. And I'm like, such a stupid idiot. Idiot.
Yeah, I've only bought. I wish I bought more than one.
Check this out, dude. Paralyze on IG put this up. This is one of the most beautiful covers, and people sleep on this Spider-Girl run so much. It has some of the greatest covers, and I want one of these in 9.8 so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that Spider-Girl run is just nothing but good covers. What is it, Spider-Girl 77? Let's look that up.
I think that one goes for a decent chunk of change in a 9.8.
All black cover though.
That's why it makes it so badass.
Legit all black cover.
Yeah, on Marvel paper.
Where's Spider-Girl?
I had that raw at one point, but it was maybe like the 8.5, 9.0.
Yeah, I have one, but it's not a. Where's Spider-Girl? Is Spider-Girl not on cover price? What the hell? Spider-Girl.
Get it together, cover price. Get it together.
77? Spider-Girl. There we go.
There you go.
Look at this cover. This cover run is so good. Like, the first ones are great. This one, they reprint the Zero, reprints the What If. This one's okay. This one's okay. But when you get into the later covers...
Yeah.
Dude, the later covers are fire. And they're not as highly printed either.
All those
That's a cool
symbiote
one.
ones.
Yeah, all the symbiote ones. Here. That's a cool one right there. All right, here we go. That Carnage one's badass. Right there. Let's see here. It's going to take forever to go to it. Probably is. That's a sick cover.
Seize the day.
This is a... Who is that? Is this Udon that did this cover? That looks...
Maybe.
Who did that cover? Anyways, let me go back to the... That's a great one right there. All right, here we go. Now we're getting to the good ones. This one right here is awesome. 67.
I had one of those at 1.2. Yeah, I had like a 9.8 in that.
So good. And then this one's great right here, man.
Yeah, I like that one too.
This one's beyond excellent. Whew.
What issue number is that?
46.
46.
That is freaking fire. This one's good.
That's 71.
Yeah, 71's good. 69 is good because it's got she's like in the moon.
69.
69.
Giggity giggity.
70's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's 71. 72 sucks. 73's decent. And now it sucks. All right, let me go back to the whole set. There we go. Yeah, that's beautiful right there. And then as we end out the run, they just get beyond amazing. This one right here, 75, is so damn good. Damn. Beautiful. 76 is good. 77's great. 78's good. Number 80 is good.
Yeah.
That one's
83. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like a 9.8 in that too.
84.
And that one.
Someone should reprint 80 with an acetate cover.
Look at this one. This one right here is badass, dude.
2 staples. 1 staple.
That's actually kind of cool. That makes me think of
Into the Spider-Verse. Early.
No, I don't know why it makes me think of it, but when I saw that, it made me think of Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's what the covers of Kingdom Come look like.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, man, those 70 books, and this one's really good right here, 98. Really good.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Unfortunately, they're all just expensive in 9/8.
Yep. Yep. So that's the way it is. That's the way it works. And then I think I have just a couple, one more, I think, 1 or 2 more. This is Darth Nihilus from SCAD Arts, SCAD Arts. I just think that's creepy as hell.
Sounds like AI. Is this AI?
Yeah, probably. And then this is badass.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is cool right here. This artist put this out and said, draw this in your style. This is from an artist called Phil Tomato. Take a look, because that's badass right there, dude. That's absolutely just crazy good. So he's got a very interesting
spending
style.
money on art on all the shows.
I do the same thing.
I mean, dude.
That's all I've been sitting here on my phone doing is like...
Yep. Me too.
Finding artists.
Who was that last one again? Phil.
No, just been Googling, just been IGing these and then going to their websites and...
Phil Tomato. Jesus, look at that. So what he does is he does draw this in your style. And so this artist saw this Adriana Foris, Ricey Art, and did that. I think that's such a cool idea.
Yeah, it is cool.
And then it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. She's a badass artist too. RYSI Art. Look at that. Damn, that is badass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow. Yeah, she's badass. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Damn good art. I get stuck in these rabbit holes. That's sick. So, another great artist that should be doing comic covers.
I'm taking notes. Don't worry.
Yeah, look at that. Damn. That's all badass. That's badass. It's all good. Great stuff. Well, that's what we do over here. We bestow positive thoughts on good people that are doing good things. Keep up that great artwork. And that being said, what do we got going on? That ends this week. I've got to get ready I got to send out emails to new guests for the industry show. I'll be recording a new episode of that soon. So make sure you guys check out the first episode. It was really fun to do. Very, very cool show. We'll be having more of those drop as we go with plenty of faces you do know, plenty of new faces that you know but you haven't seen on the channel yet, and a lot of really important people in the industry. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then what else do we got? Anything else going on that's coming up? That's anything crazy? Baltimore's this weekend.
New York's coming up real damn fast.
Yeah. When is New York coming up?
What, a month? A little over a month?
Yeah.
Like 5 weeks?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
We got kind of exciting for us. We got hit up by eBay 2 days ago to do a live show with eBay from the con floor, which is pretty cool. We'll be we'll be live like all weekend from our booth, but doing it live from. So we're trying to figure it out because we're like, well, we got to show out, and we've access to a ton of like huge artists. So we're trying to like
get one that
really want to show out.
Get one that draws really well in person. Go look for their things and then set up a camera of just them drawing, and then another camera shot of the book that you're selling, and that's it. And just have the artist talk while he's drawing.
And that's just it. Like, we want to get somebody up there that like we know can hold a conversation too, because like we want to do like an hour-long Q&A, like an interview. We just want to bullshit and have fun and have them like remark and sign books and like do something, like make it something really cool. So we're still working through it. San says get Zoo Orzu for sure. That is like literally the person we're talking to right now. So it's more than likely going to be Zoo Orzu, but nice. we're keeping our options slightly open for the next week or so. But chances are it's probably going to be Zoo Orzu. But
nice.
But it'd be a lot of fun. And then we'll be going live from the table the whole damn weekend. So
yeah, man,
cool.
That's awesome.
We're excited.
Well, very cool. I want to remind everybody again, show House of Stein some love. No more House of Stein on CBSI, and much respect to the guy that is the OG at this. Yeah. And has been doing this the longest, and is one of the best, nicest people in the hobby, and most stand-up dudes in the hobby. And I think he deserves our respect. So let's go get him above 2K followers on his YouTube site. It's House of Stein YouTube channel. It's where we do the Hot 10 every Friday night. The original OG Hot 10. Go check it out. And follow House of Stein website coming up soon, and all those goodies. We'll see you there.
And he's not dead, so give him a follow.
Yes. Far from it.
Well, that's why he got the placement on my base for House of Stein.
Oh yeah, dude. So it's gonna be fun stuff, and we owe that guy a lot. So go check it out. We'll see you there soon. Adios.